I am in. Yep.
Pin Entropy in the corner with the fusion. Entropy trying to stick around with the fusion with a bit of Vulcan. Gets around the backside and is creating a bit of mess of things. Psionic is determined to try to hit him with the fusion. That's going to be his downfall. He's got to switch things up here.
Well, it could be his downfall if he doesn't start aiming better.
To be fair, he hasn't died to Vulcan yet. And
as he dies to Vulcan.
Kill.
But yeah, I mean, that's all this map is. It's just this. There's some pillars to hide behind here, but all the action takes place in view of each other for the most part. Psion with some nice blueberries there.
Right now, the Entropy is just kind of running out the Vulcan, and it'll be interesting to see what he has to switch to once he runs out of Vulcan.
Oh, that was a mistake. He had Entropy pinned into the corner and switched to Fusion, and Entropy very quickly capitalized on that.
So, things to note here, Entropy's flying style for a mouse player is surprisingly acrobatic. He apparently uses the same key configuration as Chacona. Psion picking up a kill with just just kind of a brute force, fire everything at them, and eventually will go down. Ooh. And now, what has Entropy done? He's picked up the other Vulcan cannon. He's going to run it out of ammo.
Yeah, Psion just, I don't know if he just doesn't like the Vulcan or he's definitely preferring Fusion, which it can be done in here, but in Blubird, it's all about changing it up and keeping your opponent off balance. You can't do the same thing over and over, otherwise that happens.
I think he was robbed with that.
Maybe.
Excellent work by Entropy there to throw down spread fire on a vertical angle.
And Entropy getting another kill there.
Yeah, if it gets fusion, if it gets too much fusion lust, it's just not going to work for him. You got to change it up someplace.
No. Are you able to turn the mic up on your end?
I certainly can. Yes.
All right. Turn it back for tomorrow at some point. Oh, Entropy getting him with the spread fire, and so far, 5-1, 3 kills in a row for Entropy. Psion trying to play pillar foo there. Actually, I had to back off from the corner I was in because he was just refusing to come down from it. Entropy now 6-1. Gives him a little love tap with the spread fire there.
Okay, we've upped the microphone volume here.
Yeah, that's much better. Psion catching Entropy in the corner.
Okay, so now we're at 6-2 here. And he's still determined to hit him with fusion, but hitting somebody with fusion in a Doom-esque level, which has only maybe 1, 2, 3 stories to it, compared to the open space of Blubird, that's a completely different story.
Indeed.
And he's coming close with those shots, so I don't know whether it's necessarily that his aim's a little bit
there
off,
we go.
He gets,
2 shots in a row. And Entropy goes down.
But honestly, some of his shots are looking a bit like mine when I'm on joystick. That's just not very. That's not an ideal that you want to work toward. He's pulling out the Vulcan. Very curious there.
There you go.
But Entropy with the laser, that's heavy hitting. He switches up to another fast weapon. And the Vulcan gets laid down, solid on, nothing going for it. Now it's energy on energy. The spread fire will have the advantage here because of the faster weapon speed. I believe they have very similar damage per second, and there it is. He's able to get the angle.
Yeah, and I think that Psion is... he doesn't have an answer yet. I think he's trying to find something to get comfortable with. And he's almost playing like me, whereas if he's not comfortable with something, he just goes to the fusion. And there you can see the graph. I mean, it's just been straight away Entropy here. Captain Clever says, energy on energy. We all know that Entropy always wins in the end.
That's very clever, and you deserve to be slapped in the face by an attractive woman for that. Still doggedly latching on.
Oh, there it
Entropy's
is.
been switching. Oh my goodness! You see, that's the thing, though. It's like if you toss it around enough, it's a fat enough weapon. Oh, you get another good score off. Now, if you switched up to another faster weapon, oh dear. Here we see Entropy working the pillar very well, actually, and is flipping spread fire left and right around the place. And
Yeah,
11-4, so on track maybe for my predicted score.
Perhaps,
we'll
yeah.
see.
We'll have to see how it turns out. He got a couple of good fusion shots. That second one was while Entropy had his back to him. But it seems that in terms of aim, in terms of aim, Entropy's got it here, and we haven't really seen Psion use the spread fire all that much. It's been mostly fusion, some Vulcan, maybe lasers and plasma. I don't even think I've used
definitely very
plasma.
frustrating to see how close some of those shots are coming.
Indeed.
But close.
There we go.
Close doesn't count.
12-5 now as Psion picks up another one.
Here he goes. He's getting to work with the spread fire here.
Oh!
And Entropy, excellent. Goodness, was that even a shot?
It was. That was a fusion to the face.
Okay, I had drop packets on my end, so it just looked like he rammed them.
Oh, that was fusion. I can guarantee you.
Oh, so close.
Man! Psion's trying to use that little indentation in the floor, and that shot, my God.
It's and excellent work for by Entropy using the lip of the center space there to his advantage. But here we are. We see Entropy going Bahamut mode here.
Well, those
Just
are quad
wherever
lasers.
He's got him.
So.
True. But even Bahamut's known to accidentally run over a power up. But either way, Entropy picks up the kill, and he's hurt though.
I slipped, fell, and accidentally picked up the power up.
Oh, look at that!
Nice.
Textbook.
So Psion now at a 2-for-1 pace here.
Psion seems to have the aim close up, but at a distance he's struggling.
Indeed.
And again, here we are with the level 1 lasers. Now we're up to quads. And now it's 15-7.
Yep. From about 5 minutes on, though, this has been about 1-for-1. Entropy built up quite a big lead, but yeah, it's Psion's not going quietly, and he might even take out your prediction on him there. But I think regardless, this is going to be a very positive result for Psion. Another thing to keep in mind: Psion is a bronze pilot. Entropy is silver. This is a tier apart. Normally, you would see scores like that.
Excellent shot.
Wow.
That was a twisting, writhing shot, but
Oh,
excellent work
man.
by Entropy to get the jump on the spawn.
Indeed.
Quad level 4 lasers are very deadly up close.
Indeed.
That's a prime example of it.
And that's what I was saying. Like silver versus bronze usually is about. Of course, it depends on where they are, but one tier apart's about 20 to 13. Entropy just needs 4 more kills here. Psion is still working that fusion.
I think what Psion was trying to do here is outfly Entropy, but that's actually quite difficult.
It is.
Because Entropy is not shy of using all 6 degrees. In fact,
at all.
He delights in trying to find them. His home level of Zenith is definitely an example of that.
Somebody play Entropy in Zenith, please.
For an observer? I don't even think I'd enjoy announcing that.
I've actually flown through that. It is one of my test maps. It's not that bad.
So while we're getting into this here, I want to talk about the matchup between the spread fire and fusion. Doesn't seem like a very smart matchup to try to throw anything against spread fire except a faster, an equally fast or a faster weapon. When your opponent is throwing spread fire all day, what do you do, Rockley?
Oh, Well, one thing I do is stop using fusion because it's just too dangerous. And I did this
That
very
was an
frequently.
awesome mutual kill there.
Indeed. What I did in my match against Rooster, with very long overtime match in here, is I would just switch right back to spread fire. I would abandon fusion because if I didn't, it would just be blueberries for days, pretty much. There's the kill. 20 to 9 is your final. I don't
20
think
to 9 or 20 to 8? I think I have a bug.
20 to 9 is what I have.
Okay, I have a bug on my end. It shows 8, but hey, that's cool.
Perhaps.
But yeah, it looks like I had some pretty decent prediction there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Rooster actually called it to the number, 20 to 9.
Oh, very nice.
Wow, that's pretty good. So, very good. But he also called a suicide, but there wasn't one of those. So,
Okay.